What is up, you guys? It's me, Trevor, back again with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of a test or review, I guess you could call it. It's going to be on Crep Protect products. Now, I have two here in front of me. We're mainly going to be focusing on this one for today, which is basically just like a cleaning kit for dirty shoes. So I have three different pairs of shoes right in front of me here. They're all different materials, so I'm interested to see how the brush of this Crep Protect cleaning kit actually works on the shoes. I have my CDG Cons. These are like a canvasy sort of material. I have my tubular high tops. I think these are called tubular invaders. But this is more of like a suede sort of material. And then I have my Ultra Boost triple whites, which these things are just like a fly knit or whatever. I always get the knits mixed up, but it's like a stretchy cloth material. Now these ones are actually beat up the most. This pair of shoes, the CDG Cons, have a couple stains on it. So the Ultra Boosts are just kind of like your daily wear and tear, dirtiness, you know, dirt, dust, all that kind of stuff, kind of worn into the material, stuff like that. The sole plates, obviously you can see it's quite dirty. The CDG Cons, these actually have a few stains. Someone in my house dropped freaking soup or something on these and just didn't do anything about it. So I have like a couple orange stains down the side there, and then just some other dirty stains along the inside of the shoe. Stuff like that, so that's more of a stain. And then this one, again, is kind of just that wear and tear. You can see there's some scuffs and stuff, and all over the toe box and the heel cup and stuff like that, there's some scuffs. Now these ones I actually haven't worn in probably almost a year now, so I'm very curious to see how the Crep actually works with something that's been sitting on the material for so long. Same with my Ultra Boost. I haven't cleaned these in a super long time. So I'm very curious to see how the Crep Protect kind of reacts and that sort of thing to the different materials and stuff like that. And this video is not sponsored. I've had this can of Crep Protect for probably a year and a half now, along with the actual cleaning kit itself. So inside this cleaning kit, you get the solution, which is this little guy here. It's still like 3/4 full because I've only used it like once or twice. You get your cleaning brush, and then you also get a cloth just to wipe down. It's like a little microfiber. Any sort of microfiber will work, but they send you your own in this kit. So we're basically only going to be focusing on these three items. I'm not going to talk about the spray. Let's go ahead. Oh, I need a little bowl or something, so I'm gonna go grab that quick, I guess.
2 hours later.
Okay, so I got my little container here. I filled it up with water. I'm using warm water, and yeah, let's see if we can make a difference in any of these three shoes. So I'm not going to be talking over any of the video, maybe for a little bit at the beginning, but most of it's just going to be a time lapse of me just rinsing them and cleaning them off and that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and let's jump right into the cleaning process. Alrighty, so like I said, we're going to be doing just one of each shoe. So I'm going to start with the Ultra Boost here. As you can see, there's some mud and stuff along the toe box, some on the tongue there, the laces, some on the Boost. These shoes really aren't even white anymore. This is all faded and yellow. My Boost is all yellow. They're pretty beat up, but I'm just gonna try and restore them a little bit, see if this actually does the job or not. Because I've used it once, but I used it on dark colors, so I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna start with this guy. I have my bowl of hot water there. All we do is just dunk the brush here. And then you take your solution, and you're gonna squeeze it onto the brush. It says there's a generous amount, so. And then we're gonna redunk it and start wiping. Okay, so that's probably gonna do it for our first wipe. Maybe I'll do this a little bit more in here. So now that we're done our first wipe, all we're gonna do is take this guy and just wipe it down, get all the whatever, soap off or whatever you want to call it. I also apologize, I just realized I haven't been in frame for like half of this thing, so my bad on that. Alright, so there's the first round done. Now they say you can do this up to like 5 or 6 times depending on how much you want to do it. Honestly, this is good enough for me after the first round. It looks pretty damn good. I'm actually quite happy with it. I couldn't remember how well this stuff worked, but it does look a little bit dark because it is still wet. The upper definitely looks darker on camera, but I mean, I got rid of the majority of all the dirt here. A lot of the dirt on the toe box is coming off. I kind of missed some spots on the bottom here, but this isn't supposed to be like a super in-depth clean. I just wanted to give it, I just wanted to give a quick clean and basically just see the before and after of it. So that is the first shoe done. Looks pretty damn good, not too bad. Alrighty, so next up we are going to do this guy right here. Again, this is like a suede material. The brush might react differently to the actual material here. I'm not too sure what to expect, but we're gonna give it a shot. Like I said, I haven't worn these in probably a year now. It was about last Halloween when I wore them last. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna do the laces. The laces are all good, but you can actually see where the strap was right here. There's like a light. That's the color that the shoe is supposed to be, and this is the color that it is. So they're quite dirty. So I'm gonna keep that in mind, the difference of the two colors there, and just really focus on cleaning the toe box and the outside area here. And yeah, let's see what we can do with this guy. Now this shoe is obviously showing that it's wet a little bit clear. You can see that line again. So this one's going to be a little bit harder to tell the before and after, but we'll let it dry and then we'll see what the difference is on them. Alrighty, again, I was out of frame for a lot of that, so I apologize. But so the second shoe is done. We're gonna dry it off and see what it looks like. This one's gonna be very hard to tell the difference though, just because it looks like it's so wet compared to the Ultra Boost that's all white. So, but let's give it a dry. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, so I got all the solution off. This one still looks like it's dirty, but that is also because it's extremely wet. You can still see that line, the difference in color where it's wet and dry. I do still see some dirt in here, so if I were to wear these again, I would probably clean them one more time, but I'm honestly probably just gonna sell them for cheap, so I don't really care too much about it. I'm gonna wait for these to dry before I actually do like a before and after, just because it's very hard to tell, seeing as the color is so different just because one's wet and one's dry. But I did do a little before video so we can compare with that. So second shoe is done. Let's move on to the CDG Converse and see what it can do about the couple stains that I got on those shoes as well. Alright, so we got the third shoe here, the last shoe. I got 2 stains right here, one right there, a couple right here. This orange streak doesn't come out, so there's a couple stains. The instep isn't too dirty, it's mainly just these few stains because I was planning on selling these as well. The laces are a little bit dirty as well, but I'm not gonna worry about the laces. I'm just gonna focus on the upper of the shoe. I know you're supposed to unlace this and then dip it in the solution and let it sit there for a little bit, but not too worried about that. I'm just gonna focus on cleaning these couple stains along the heel cup, these few stains on the upper, and obviously the sole. See if we can clean that up a little bit too. But so yeah, let's start on the CDG Cons. I'm actually gonna add a little bit more solution to my container there, the brush, just because I noticed on the second pair of shoes that I did, it wasn't getting as soapy or didn't have as much suds or bubbles, just because it was wearing out. So I'm gonna add a little bit more solution to that, and then we'll start cleaning these guys right here. Alrighty, so I really added a lot to this round because I want to try my best to get the stains out of here because I'm trying to resell these again. So I really did put a lot of solution in here just because I want to get as much as I can on the shoe. Kind of as I expected, it's not doing too good of a job to get them out. If you can see them still on camera, they might be a little bit faded, but the material is also still wet, so didn't really expect it to do an amazing job on these, but there's still 2 stains there and all the stains on the upper, so you still totally can see them. Kind of sucks, but whatever. We'll keep cleaning the shoe and we'll see if we can get it any better. Alrighty, so I think I'm done washing it. I don't see those stains coming out much more than they already are, so we're just gonna give it a wipe down and see what they look like. So there is the CDG Converse all cleaned off. You can't see the stains as much currently. The shoes are still wet though, so that could be a big part of it. It might not be because they're super clean. I definitely do think it did something, but once they dry out, you'll probably be able to see it quite a bit more. These stains on the back were there when I bought the shoes, so obviously that didn't come out very easily. Same with the stains here, a couple dots on the heel and stuff like that. Along with a dot right on this little that black scuff there. I was surprised that didn't come out because that's actually on top of like a rubbery material, so I was kind of confused that that didn't come out, but I think overall they will look a little bit cleaner than they did, especially like the sole, that sort of thing. So overall, not a bad clean job. We're gonna give it a few days and I'm gonna record a before and after of each shoe just to show you guys exactly how they turned out. But yeah, that's the final shoe that we're cleaning today. Alrighty, so that is just about going to wrap it up for today's video. I also apologize, the mic is kind of off to the side here and I'm shooting in the mirror, so if the audio sounds a little bit weird, I apologize for that. But as you can see from the last couple clips, the shoes came out okay. CDGs, I wasn't extremely happy about like the whole stain thing, because that stain just happened like a day ago, so it didn't have time to really like soak into all the fabric and stuff like that. But overall, it's not too bad of a cleaning product. Again, it's not sponsored at all, but if you guys do need a cleaning supply for your shoe or that sort of thing, it's definitely a decent product. I mean, soap and water works as well, but it can be a little bit more damaging to the shoe. But overall, it wasn't too bad of an experience. I've had that for about a year now. I've only used it a few times, so I figured I'd make a video of it. I mean, the shoes came out cleaner than they did, which is a good thing. I also recommend, if you do use this product, I would probably clean it like the day of or the day after you get your shoe dirty, just because you don't want that dirt or mud or whatever to soak into your shoe and, you know, get absorbed by all the materials and stuff like that. So it will come out a little bit easier if you do it the day of. I think it also helps depending on the material of the shoe. Like, I think the Ultra Boost definitely came out the best out of the three, just because it's a softer material, so the solution can actually dig in and get all that dirt and grime out. Comparing it to the canvas of a CDG Converse or that suede material of the tubular, it's a little bit rougher material, a little bit harder. So I think it's a little bit more difficult for the solution to actually dig in and get all that dirt and grime out. So again, this video isn't sponsored. I'm not even going to leave them linked in the description. You can find them all over the internet if you really want it. It's called Crep. That's the cleaner, that's the brush, that's all the stuff I use today. No sponsor at all, but if you guys did enjoy, please do click that like button. This definitely was a different video that I wouldn't normally do, but I had to clean some of these shoes anyway, so I figured, why not? So yeah, click that like button if you enjoyed. If you're new and you like shoes, fashion, hairstyling, all that good stuff, definitely do click that subscribe button. I'm trying to post more frequent. It's pretty tough for me, but it's a work in progress. And I will also have my Instagram linked in the top of the description if you guys want to go check that out. I post a lot more of my fashion and that sort of thing on my Instagram as opposed to my YouTube channel. So go check that out if you are interested in clothing and fashion and all that good stuff. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!